World of Warcraft Midnight is out, and if you are wondering, should you buy this? The answer is no, do not buy this. It's absolute shit. This is the same old garbage Vogue slop that we have been hating on for the past years. In fact, Midnight has gotten worse. The War Within was already bad, but Midnight is dialing everything you disliked and hated about it and cranking it up to 11. Honestly, calling it Midnight is doing it too much of a service. It's being too generous. This is quadruple low night, okay? It's really bad. Also, rate my current build. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. This is without any guides. I think it's pretty good. Except the fact that they butchered Unholy Dead Knight. Feels bad, man. In any case, this game is bad. We are literally coming back to Dragon Islands. Was that the expansion? The one with the dragons. The RP, the shittery, the absolute destruction of everything and nonsense, no consequences, nothing. We are literally coming back. Midnight is doing all of it. This is Dragon Islands all over again. By the way, have you noticed that the past 7 expansions in this game have started all the same way? With a massive battle where we're losing, but aha, just kidding, Chad, we're actually winning. And then you win and then nothing matters. Yeah, nothing matters. The War Within was the Void, which no one sees as a threat because it's inconsequential, it has never done anything, and it doesn't make sense. Midnight is more of the Void, but except Xalatath is obviously gonna be one of the good guys now because she's a woman and she's misunderstood. Oh, by the way, don't worry about all of the diversity hires that they introduced. Everyone's favorite half-black, double-crippled, strong warrior woman that... paladin woman that that taught Anduin how to be a man is back in action, and she's here. Honestly, if I needed to give you a metaphor how fucking bad everything in retail is, I think nothing serves greater purpose than the design of the Blood Elf ships. Okay? So, you got no guns, because why have cannons and shit? You got an over-decorated mast that makes no sense. No, that's not a mast, this is a mast. A frontal bow? I have no fucking clue what these things are called. And then you go onto the ship and there's no lower deck. And this is the stern, this is where you control it. And look at this. These designs, my fucking god, I hate everything. Look at this. These are not stairs. This is a literal 90-degree incline. A 90-degree incline on the ship. Why? Why? I hate it. I hate everything about this. I can't. The people who are making this are not even human. AI can't take over fast enough, honestly, so we don't get abominations like this before. But look at the skybox squad is pretty good. Yes. Whatever the fuck this is pretty good, my ass. It's insane. Okay, let me give you the rundown experience of starting Midnight. So first of all, everyone's dying because obviously the Void's winning. It takes roughly 5 fucking in-game minutes of gameplay to defeat all of the Void. And how unthreatening and boring the Void is when you're defending Silver Moon shit A. Okay, you start here at the Sunwell. Well, you get on the Dragonhawks and you shoot down jellyfish. You have a quest 2 times, by the way, to shoot down fucking jellyfish. Yes, jellyfish. Jellyfish! And you know what the Blood Elves did with their ships that have no fucking weapons? No, nothing. Well, they sent them out to sea to fight the jellyfish that don't actually do anything in the water. The sky jellyfish. I can't. It's just all a giant joke. Nothing about the Void seems threatening. Nothing about the campaign seems good. And when you magically defeat the thing, I skipped all the cutscenes. I have no idea what's happening, by the way. But I don't want to see the cutscenes because it's gay shit. You get to the city, and then you have a bunch of quests, right? Now I got the quest and whatnot. There's gonna be a lot of stuff to do. It's gonna be great. Don't worry about it. Okay, but the thing is, like you get to the city, and this place has like a bunch of quests. I have already done all of the quests. You know what these quests are? While you're being attacked by the Void, the greatest threat Azeroth has ever seen, and also the gayest one. Well, you get to do magical, amazing quests like help the hairdresser dress the hair. Yes. Yes. The world's ending, but the Blood Elves gotta get their hair done and shit. Am I the only one who's losing his shit here? I feel like I'm the only one losing my shit here, honestly. You got it, and equally bad quests. And it's really boring because there's so much dialogue. There's so much small, stupid animations waiting for NPCs to go do this and that. You steal some kind of amulet and shit. Oh my god, I hate these quests that put you into a building and you need to find, like, you know, it gives you a pile like this and there's 50 piles like this and you need to click on, you know, this one specific thing right here. You know, shit like that. And there's a ton of quests like that. And then you need for an wait for 30 seconds for an NPC to talk to jibber jabber bibber babber. So you can get on with the quest. Sometimes sometimes you finish the quest, nothing happens, and you're like, but I need to do more here. For example, this is a great quest that I'm currently on, okay? I need to do it here, okay? So let me explain how this quest works. Considering I'm a normal person, I don't read any quest dialogue, but I read this one. Listen, this is like, I'm not even a blood elf, and these quests are, I need to know decide, do I want to be a blood knight, or a magister, or a scribe? Oh, well, so many choices of what kind of blood elf culture I should be a part of. The Void should win, honestly, the Void should win. Well, I don't actually care. Let the fucking kobolds take over. It's gonna make more sense than whatever the fuck is currently happening in this shitty game. I don't even care. And it's like, do these random things. It doesn't tell you anywhere that it turns out 2 of these quests are different quests, okay? You go here, you talk to the people, you talk to the shitty people. Actually, let me go back here. Hopefully it doesn't log because I'm uploading the other videos. I think it was here. Now, a neat callback is that this is obviously the Blood Elf starting zone. But yeah, this is the place. Look at this. You enter the house, and then it says, you look at the minimap, and it's like, Magister's recommendation. Well, you find a Magister. It's this guy, right? And if you're a normal person, you actually, are like, okay, do this. Right-click this. Nothing happens. Turns out he gives you a quest beforehand, and if you don't care about this shit, you have no idea that you're doing a quest. And by the way, here's the quest log, right? He wants you to charge a staff if you read the quest, okay? What staff? Is it here? I don't know. There's this giant thing that tells me that it's somewhere here, that I need to do something here. So, why? Why is this so big? It's so confusing. If you don't know what to expect, these quests are just pain. Okay? And it's like, look at this. This is my quest log. This is my quest log right here. Can you tell me which of these quests is charging up a staff by the name? No, it's this one, obviously, because it says Arcane Transfer Staff Charge. Is this the right one? If you're not paying attention, is this the right one? I don't know. It is. It actually is. It's so stupid. Everything about this is stupid. There's so much roleplay. There's so little actual action and things happening. It's insane. This is built exactly for not the right people. This is built for the minority of players, that not the majority. And I mean, it gets worse, boys, okay? Let me show you something that I found on Twitter, which was hilarious, okay? I'm maybe gonna deal with it later, but here, I'm sharing the screen now, you're seeing it, okay? So this is just a funny one. The operator got blocked by World of Warcraft for calling their game gay. I mean, isn't that the point of making it like it? So where's the problem? People are recognizing your efforts. But this, okay? This is the coup de grace.
Oh, find the cog moving in a different direction than others.
Look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. Find the cog moving in a different direction than others. Like, and Zaryu's doing it. Okay? Look at this.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Find the cog moving in a different direction than others. Wait, it's literally the cog that's not... Is this a real quest? It's literally it doesn't even look the same as the others. No. Jesus Christ. No. Who does Blizzard think is playing their games? Let's see what's inside. Do they think everyone is like, you know, what that's what Blizzard thinks of you guys.
Yes. I have been saying this for years. That Blizzard is literally afraid to think of their player base as anything but autistic. Now, granted, today in Shattered Halls and Burning Crusade Classic, I did get a mage who wanted to AoE cleave, but used ice armor instead of mage armor, and when I pointed it out 3 times to him, he did not have any response because he did not understand the concept of mage armor. Maybe Blizzard does have a point to treat their player base as autistic children. But I think this is a little bit too far even for that. And I want you to notice the details in this. And then I'm going to show you something that's going to blow your mind, because this is not the real treat, okay? I just want you to notice. The wording. Find the cog moving in a different direction than others. They didn't write find a different cog or whatever. They wrote this in a way that gives you the most hints possible. Find the cog, because maybe you think you're supposed to click on the corners here or something, and it's like moving in a different direction. And not only is it moving in the different direction, as you can clearly see here, it's also shaped differently. It moves at a different speed. Its color palette is actually fucking inverted from the rest. The only thing missing here, which they're probably gonna patch by the time I'm here doing this quest, is gonna be that it glows periodically. Or maybe has a red arrow pointing at it after 5 seconds, because God knows you're too stupid to figure this shit out. Like, my God, I have seen many insults to intelligence, because the modern developers love insulting the intelligence of their players, but this is like a whole nother level. This is like a little bit further beyond, you know? They did everything. It moves slightly slower. It's a different color. It has more things. It's shaped differently. And the small things, by the way, don't end here. And this has also been a problem forever. Notice what Valera does. By the way, Valera is the next in line to get uglified. Also, I actually should have showed you a close-up of the Liadrin's face. They reverted from the man face, and now she just looks dead inside. My God. Blizzard has literally found a way to star-field the faces of their main characters. It's great. But look at this interaction further. Notice what happens here. She tells you succeeded. Because if you click the right things, you know, maybe you didn't actually succeed. So Blizzard thought that you need confirmation to the fact that you succeeded. Oh, wait, I actually missed it? Did I miss it? Oh, yeah. She tells you succeeded, and the next sentence is, because you're obviously a primate, is... oh, now you need to open it. They literally have done it in so many places throughout the game. It's almost everywhere. You got these NPCs that they tell you to do one thing, you do it, and then they're like, okay, now do this, now do this. Because they don't think you're gonna be smart enough, okay? Solving the puzzle was already hard, okay? But now understanding that you need to open it and click on it separately is way harder. So they have this NPC here to tell you that that's what you need to do. That you need to now further open it after unlocking it. This is just insane. This is just insane. This is what Blizzard does. These papers were lost. And the dialogue is just killing me. The Regent Lord's headache would have lasted a lifetime. Oh, if these papers were lost. It doesn't matter. It's like, I'm sorry, aren't you like dealing with a world-ending thingamajig and you're technically a medieval fantasy civilization? I mean, I'm pretty sure you're not Warhammering that the Administratum cannot stop even for a day while being invaded by a Norquois. It is what it is, boys. It is just disgusting and pitiful. And you know why this is, you know what's the funniest part? We're gonna end the video with this. This is the reason this exists. Microsoft has filed a patent for AI assistant Xbox feature. It would let AI or trained human, I like how this is an accident, because it should be or a trained human, but it's like the humanity is taken out of this sentence, so it's trained human instead of a trained human. This is dystopia at its finest. Helpers briefly take over your game when you're stuck on a tough part, such as hard boss or puzzle. So you see, if you're below 50 IQ, someone is gonna take over, and hopefully they're gonna have 51 IQ, so they can solve this absolutely dastardly setback you're having. Okay, so. Hard boss or puzzle. They aim to replace pausing the game and searching YouTube tutorials, making games more accessible. Now, this is just to make you spend all the time doing the games and stuff and whatnot. This is insane. Tell me I'm not the only one losing my mind with all of this. Tell me I'm not the only one. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.